Thank you very much for selecting my samurai movie, The Ronins, and the best production design for feature film. My name is Toshi Asaka. I'm the director and producer of the samurai movie called The Ronins. This is a samurai movie made in very low budget film, but I spent lots of effort to create a new style of samurai movie. Not like the typical samurai movie, but the new style, combining the very classic samurai movie and my new style and action and drama. The biggest inspiration of this movie is making a samurai movie with very low budget. The biggest problem of samurai movie, because you think about the details about the costume, locations, hairstyle, it just costs a lot, you know. You need to prepare lots of people with the light in the costume, the light set for the samurai film, all the props about the sword or accessories or anything that you can see in the film. You know, that's why samurai movie is very famous and popular, but it's also because it costs a lot. Not many people now making samurai movie. But I know that there is a big samurai movie fan in the world, so I just made this movie and try to not use a lot of money, but I can still make samurai movie. And it's also another biggest problem about samurai movie is everybody speaks Japanese, and it has to be the English dub or English subtitle or any other country's subtitles. However, I wanted to make samurai movie more common, you know, that everybody can accept and see without watching just the reading subtitle. So I set this situation to make samurai movie more popular. So I created this samurai movie with one, very low budget, and two, everything in English. This movie was also the test case that people can accept or not. So in fact, so far people are not really thinking very much about the details or Japanese actors in samurai era speaking English. So I think this is acceptable. So that was my biggest inspiration and biggest trial to make a new style of samurai movie. Everything in English and everything is very low budget. In fact, I spent only about $2,000 to make this movie, but it looks okay. And also, not even I say low budget film, that doesn't mean everything is just a fake and look. I used all of the locations are actual remaining samurai houses. So it's not the samurai the studio sets, but it's a real samurai house. So whatever you say in my film, or the house composition is actually the samurai movies. Of course, some of the sprays have some modern stuff, but still all the structure is the same as samurai period. So I made this samurai movie with the samurai houses. Also the costume, the actual kimono costume, that's actually the real kimono costume. All the hakama wearing, and all the samurai wearing, and also the girls' kimono costume, they are all real samurai costume. So that's another thing, to make it real. So even though it's low budget film, I still try to make some kind of real samurai concept. That's another trial. Then I practice my Japanese swordsmanship, or in Japanese called iaido and kenjutsu, and also I do the aikido too. So I do a lot of Japanese traditional martial arts. So instead of making a fake fight, I put everything, I spend lots of effort to train my actors and to make one of the best samurai sword fighting, not the typical or traditional Japanese. samurai movie sword fighting, I try to create a real situation as much as possible. So I try my actors, teach them a real sword fighting, and also I apply that to make it a good, great samurai sword fight sequence. That's my not just inspiration but also the motivation. Create a good samurai movie in English with the real sword fighting, with the real locations and costume. And still, I made this film with very low budget. I think this COVID situation, or not just COVID situation, I think this COVID situation is just one of the cause and the promotion to shift this film industry to the next steps. Film is usually you have to spend lots of money to create it, and also you have to find a distributor to show your own film. That was just the film for the history of the film for many years. So there was no opportunity except you try to show your film to some manager or producers or promoters, to the distributor, so that they can decide to show my movie or not. So, but these days, because of the internet, we can actually present our own film to the world without going through those distributors or promoters or sales manager that you have to sell them first. So we can directly show your movie. You have a lot of tools like YouTube or the video tools or Amazon. I use Amazon.com and not just .com. I used Amazon and a Prime Video service to show my movie to the world. So last couple of years, because of the COVID, people are not really supposed to go out and see the film at the theater, but they have to stay at home. But many people still like the movies, they want to see the movies. So I think this is a great opportunity for, the timing is very much because of the COVID situation that many people stay at home, and also the industry and the systems are pretty much the same time. So we can promote our film through the internet. So, and also there's many audience in internet that they don't mind to see the film by the computers or any other TV sets that's connected to the internet. So I made a movie here in Japan. I used to live in LA, but I never left my country to promote my movie, but still get lots of people in the world to see my movie. That's biggest change, and this movement is very shifting to the next level for the independent filmmakers like me. And also like online film festival like this one, it's very convenient, the same thing. If you want to have the film festivals, they have to have like a theater, and they have to have the audience to say this is the film, and this is the award winner, or this is the best the feature film, short film. They have to, that was the only way to show with the theater, to show which movie is good. Right now, you can actually, they can actually show their film through the internet, and they can actually get the vote from the internet or of audience voice to get the film industry and the film festival to promote their festival and also their film too. That's very biggest change in the world. So I think it's really a turning point for all the film industry. Of course, there's always the big budget movie like Hollywood still create lots of movies with the $1 million of budgets, but also people like us, for the independent filmmakers, have an opportunity to promote the movie and show film to the world. That's the biggest change, I think. And as my role as a director or producer to create the film, it's, I think for the director, it's almost like, of course you can go to details or technical things about how you can shoot the video, how organize the actors and crews and make sure everything goes right to get the one pictures. But I think the most important role or task for me to create a good movie is to share the vision and explain them what the vision is. So it's very important to have the certain vision that this is the movie that I want to make, and to not just complete it in myself, but I have to let everybody has the same vision, that everybody has the same goal to create the movie, that what I want to make this movie is equal to the everybody's movie, so everybody can have the same vision to make the one best movie. That's, I think, the best, the most important task or role for the movie directors. Thank you very much for watching these videos. I hope you like my samurai movie, and I hope it's gonna make it through the final competition. Yes, it is some the low budget samurai film, so you can still find lots of and not the mistake, but some of the details are not accurate, or you can see some of the modern stuff. But I hope people understand that and watch. Oh, this is a low budget film, so it's not important to find what the mistake is. Please just focus about the story and the actions. That's, I hope that many audience who watch my movies, not just talk about the small mistake, but just the story and action. And the music is very good too, so I hope you like it. And thank you very much for listening my interview, and I hope it's gonna make it to the final competition. Thank you very much.